Hey guys, Scott from Aristocob.com here.
And Seth from theshrinkingpastor.com.
Together we're Markwood Men's Breakfast Club.
All three of us.
So we thought we'd go ahead and start this video with a YABO. And I teased this at the end of our last episode because I knew it was coming. And we were trying to figure out how in the world are we going to bring this into the scene. And well, we just decided to go ahead and start with it right here. So here we go. I mentioned using eBay and using GoofBid. On the Pipe Smokers Forum, somebody posted a picture of this item and said, hey, this looks like something that somebody who likes corncob pipes would appreciate. And they posted a picture of it, and I certainly did appreciate it. So using GoofBid, or GoofBid, I was able to snag this. So let's just go ahead.
You know that you won't be able to use GoofBid to get anything pipe related anymore, right?
I know, because I shared it.
Yeah.
I know.
Which is why you've never heard of Zombie Killer before, because I didn't tell you about it until that last video, until now that I know I can get it.
Zombie Killer. Uh-oh. Hold on a second.
Is it a box within a box?
Yeah, we got to roll it. This is interesting.
Sorry.
It is a box within a box.
It's probably one of those instances where we should have opened it ahead of time.
Is that an ISIS? Let's roll it. What could it be? Is it what's in the box?
Probably not.
Whoops.
I'm gonna... Let's not knock off our microphone.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, see what I mean?
I'll lift. You remove the box.
Okay. Hey! No, man down. Okay, so here's what we have. We have a crate from Missouri Meerschaum, and this is a crate that dates back to probably the turn of the last century, because it still says, while it says on it Missouri Meerschaum, it also says Tibby, or Tibbs. It's pronounced Tibby. But it was completely assembled incorrectly. So you can see right here it says Missouri Meerschaum Tibby, but over on this side,
Yeah, you take that one.
got it.
Thank you.
It says corncob pipes made by Missouri Meerschaum Company. And on the inside of this panel right here is upside down.
Flipped.
So completely misassembled by whoever manufactured it. On this end it says Washington, Missouri, Missouri Meerschaum. Say anything on that end?
Missouri Meerschaum Co., Washington, Missouri, upside down.
So, okay, what am I going to do with
Let's
this?
show the inside.
Okay.
This is cool.
So it's divided and supported on the inside.
It's got some printing on the
It
bottom,
does,
the same,
and a big split in the bottom.
the same corn cob.
I was aware of the split. And so when I saw this, I had to have it, but I'm not exactly sure. My gut is telling me I'm going to take this thing apart and either reassemble it the way it should have been with the writing lining up properly, or I may use this to make some stuff. Wouldn't this make a cool pipe rack?
Yeah.
Or tobacco storage rack or something?
I mean, just looking at it, I think, if it was maybe tightened up, I think upright like this.
Yeah, put some shelves in it or
Put some
something.
shelves. And put them so you can see it upside down. Put some shelves in here. You'd have 3 layers.
Yeah.
Maybe add another layer for
Maybe
pipes
so.
or tobacco. That'd be cool. That is nifty.
Maybe so. Anyway, is that a YABO? I don't know. That was a box within a box opening.
Yeah.
So
Nifty.
I'll let you know what I do with this. But in the meantime, I'm possessing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get some tobacco.
Sure.
This is some more tobacco I got while I was in Germany. It's when I purchased that other
Frankenfrackring.
our own number
Rumpelstiltskin.
6, which we both like so much. they gave me this.
Tell them about your experience with that, by the way. I called him up a few weeks ago. I shot the video. I had some people come over and called him up and said, "Hey,
I stopped by the shop.
I grabbed some Wenceslas. I grabbed some of the tobaccos we had left over from Tobacco Advent. Do you have any of that German stuff?" And this was 1 week after we had filmed our video where we were smoking the German stuff. A week. And he said,
"What German stuff?"
Said,
I'd polished it
no
off.
No smoking.
I'd polished
smoking
it.
de joint.
I had polished it off. Normally, what I'm doing is I'm smoking just some generic Lane Black Cavendish, or I'm smoking some Lane 1Q, and I'll take a bowl or two here and there of a 10. Man, I smoked through that stuff like smoking racehorse.
He told me
like it's a contest.
He told me I don't know that I've ever smoked through a 10 that quickly.
No, it was good stuff.
It's just bizarre. I want more of that. Can we get some more of that?
I'll get some more.
All right, good.
All right, so interesting thing about this tobaccos. This is a Dansk Club. Dance Club. Hey, we're going to a dance club. Blue Sambuca. It is an anise flavor, so it kind of reminds me a little bit of, is it Sir Walter Raleigh? No, half and half. Half and half has that anise or licorice flavor going on. Try it. Isn't it?
This says in the worst German possible, Bitte Vorsichtig öffnen, which I never would guess meant break seal gently. It sounds so mean. Ooh, smells like black licorice.
Where were you a moment ago when I said that?
I don't know.
Do you know what anise is?
I'm sure that I do.
Anise, star anise is it's a seed pod, really. So that would make it a spice, not an herb, and it's used in cooking. And that is the flavor that we know of as black licorice.
You know,
so half and half has a similar casing to it. This is interesting stuff. Sometimes
I outsource the listening to you guys.
You know, I got so distracted last week with the yearbook that I
never did find that picture that he was looking for.
I didn't. And you know, like I said, if I do find it, I'm not sure that I want to share it. It was a surprise to me when I saw it in the first place. Maybe it was in my junior year. Who knows? I didn't get that yearbook either. Different excuse.
A new eBay watching tool.
I guess so. Okay, I graduated from high school early. I graduated half a year early. I had a ton of credits. I took every English course that was offered in my high school because my original plan was I wanted to be a disc jockey. And so I was going to get into Armed Forces radio broadcasting, or so I thought. But it was in the testing for that I found out that I'm dyslexic. And that's a real problem because the folks in Armed Forces broadcasting during war are looked upon for communication.
Reliability.
And, you know, even doing a commercial for your local used car lot, if you give out on a live recording, live commercial, you give out the wrong phone number or address, that's not so good. Anyway, but I graduated early, and as a result, I never had the opportunity to own my senior yearbook. I have had on Facebook on a watch list for years now Beavercreek High School in Beavercreek, Ohio yearbook. And there were, I think the number was like 800 kids that graduated in my graduating class. So you'd think that somebody or somebody's ex-girlfriend would have put a copy of this yearbook on eBay. And it finally happened. I got the message the other day, and here it is. Now, I have only seen this book one time, and we were visiting my family in Denver, Colorado, and an old neighbor friend whose parents also live in Denver now happened to have this, and it was 10 years after graduation. I flipped through this, and it's kind of shocking, some of the things I saw in here.
I wonder if that was the school getting rid of their archive because it's too old.
But there's no markings in here. Look at that. There's no one signed this.
That's bizarre.
Oh, wait. Oh, there is a name. All right, here's all I'm going to say. Thank you, Kim. Wow. I have to look up.
Let's find her. Is she in there?
Well, you know what? Maybe she wasn't a senior this year. Maybe she was an underclassman.
Is she in there? Is this specifically senior only?
No.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and talk. I'll see if I can find her.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, if you show her, it'd be awkward too.
Shouldn't there be...
I don't know that I have any of my school yearbooks, and I don't really care to, because all of the people that I really cared about, I still keep in touch with. Also, with Facebook, it's a lot less necessary. And that, well, when I graduated high school, MySpace was awesome. And AOL Instant Messenger, so, you know. But through Facebook, I've connected with people that I went to elementary school with, and middle school. Also, I don't think my when I graduated from high school, I was going to a brand new school. It was specifically designed for students who preferred not to be in a normal school setting, so they were trying something brand new. I don't think we had a yearbook. This was the second year that they were a school. There were no committees, no yearbook. There wasn't prom or anything like that. My graduating class had like 90. So I will never see a yearbook from that. I'm not sad about it.
Kim was a junior when this picture was taken.
Nice.
Here, I'll show you. I'll show you a picture of Kim. There she is, the blonde right there. Thanks, Kim. But let's see. I'm in here somewhere. Wow, look at these people.
This is actually a pretty cool yearbook. The ones that they have now, because I work in a high school, probably because I would guess fewer students are buying them because of things like Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and all the other social media. You know, they don't need the printed yearbook as much to stay in touch with their classmates.
What?
It's not nearly as
why is my
cool.
picture covered in lipstick?
I don't know. Did you do that before and repackage it?
Yeah, that's what I did. No. There is me. Right there. Look at that hair.
Which in the picture or today?
One thing I had now, yes. It's the one thing I had going for me. Now, I had a surprise when we were flipping through this back in 20 years ago.
Look for that. Real quick, while I'm talking about school, let me take a second to brag on my wife.
Please.
My wife, Allison, is an English teacher at the school where we both work, the high school. She teaches high school English there. She has taught 10th, 11th, and 12th grade English. She teaches online with the county, Guilford County, in her spare time, which she doesn't have much, because she's teaching online outside of school. She hustles, and she does things with students that few teachers do. She does all sorts of things. She's not afraid to take risks to see if new things will work. And because of that, she has been able to really be effective at reaching some of the lower level students at the school. Now, she's been teaching for 6 years. This is her sixth year teaching. And she just 2 weeks ago was nominated by her peers, the other teachers at the school, as the school's Teacher of the Year. And so what that means for her, in addition to being totally embarrassed and honored by that, because she recognizes that our school has some phenomenal teachers, but she's really honored to be counted among them. But it also means that she'll be entered into a competition with all of the Teachers of the Year. Every school in our county chooses a teacher that they find exemplary, and then all of those teachers submit a portfolio, and they're chosen by the county, and they would that winning teacher becomes the county's teacher of the year. And then there's a state competition, and there's some sort of prize if you're like the state's teacher of the year. But it's really, I'm really proud of her, and she totally deserves it.
I feel like I'm getting close to what I remember seeing. I mean, activities. There was a dance that I was in. I'm afraid if I come across this that I may not even want to show it to you. Even worse, I may want to show it to you. Oh, just let this go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down memory lane on my own. This is just boring.
I don't often use eBay. I don't. I use Amazon a lot. And just the other day I was bummed because I too was being a little bit nostalgic and wanted to find something on. I just want to find some. I want to find POGS. My wife and I were talking.
POGS as in milk.
Yes.
Milk bottle caps.
Yes. I don't know why, but was thinking about POGS, and we've got a group of people that we get together every couple weeks and just hang out and play games. And I thought, man, how much fun would it be to have POGS and have like a POG off competition, and because all of us are in our late 20s, early 30s, and so we were kids when like the second big iteration of POGS came about, when they had the printed POGS and all of the. I remember the best slammer I had. The slammer is the metal or aluminum piece that you would use. You'd slam it down. If you don't know what POGs are, you kind of stack them up. They're just little pieces of circular cardboard, and you would. It's kind of like playing marbles. Each person would throw theirs into the pot, and then you'd use your slammers, which are pieces of metal, also circular, and kind of slam them down on top of the POGs. And any POGs that bounced and flipped over, you would get to have those. You
was gambling is what this was.
Basically, yeah. I mean, not everyone played for keeps, but some people did.
I know who you're talking about.
The best slammer that I had. The best slammer that I had was one from I think a Hardee's kids meal. I think it was bonus. I think you had to pay like $2 for it. And it was aluminum. It's blue. And it was released for the Apollo 13 movie with Tom Hanks.
Did it have like a hologram on it or something? There was something.
No. It wasn't a hologram, but on one side it had A13, and on the other side it had a moon that you could kind of feel. It was textured, and it was blue aluminum. And I found one on eBay the other day. I want to snatch that up. But anyway, so you can find POGs in huge bundles on Amazon for pretty cheap. But I couldn't find any slammers, and you can't play POGs. POGs is a game. You need the slammers. Doesn't work. And someone had a bundle they were selling on eBay. I went and checked, and they had 1,000 POGs and like 45 slammers. And at the time, they had a buy it now price of $30 with a shipping cost of $15. That's more than I wanted to pay. But their initial price was $15. $30 for that whole bundle, I could get behind that. So I set out a watch thing, which I don't ever do. And when I got the email, the base price had already gone up to $45. I'm not about to spend $60 on some POGs. So I was really disappointed. I probably will buy some and see maybe if I can find my old slammers, if I didn't throw them away. I think I did, though. Or see if I can find another bundle of people, maybe on Craigslist or eBay.
I think maybe a parting thought. I think maybe we've gone long. I just was lost.
Did you not find it?
I was lost for a few minutes there. Memory lane, I suppose. I do almost all of my purchasing on eBay using a tool called GoofBid. GoofBid. It used to be called GoofBay. And then eBay got on them for that, so they changed their name. It's a British website, but they have an American option. So you go to goofbid.com, and then you click on the little flag at the top, select the USA. But what I do is I'll find something on eBay that I'm interested in. About quarter of the way down the page on the right-hand side is the item's number. So they have like a 10-digit item number, every item. I'll copy that, go over to Goof Bay, and they have a sniping tool. Now you can, yes, you can put your maximum bid out on eBay, but the problem with doing that is it might run it up very quickly. Right. If somebody else throws a bid out there and they see, oh, I've just been beat by this other bid, and if something's worth $100 to me and I put in there $100, there's a chance that maybe no one will run it up. But in auctions, you get these people that'll put in $75. Oh, I'm sorry, you've been outbid. Oh, well, I really want this, and they get this auction fever. Well, instead, what I'll do is I'll put what my maximum bid is over there on Goof Bid, and then you can set how far before the end of the auction do you want that bid to be placed. And I'll put it out there with 5 minutes to spare. I'm sorry, 5 seconds to spare. And more times, literally 8 out of 10 times, I win the bid. And I'm really confident that the things I'm bidding on, there was a strong likelihood that if I had put that price on eBay, it would have gone above that. Sorry, I drifted out of the out of the video for a few minutes there.
If any of you guys know if any of you have a good POG guy, place to get POGs or slammers in particular, let me know. I'm in the market.
Especially one from Hardy's, Apollo 13.
I think it was Hardy's. Maybe in Rally's. I don't know. If I remember, I'll put in a logo of it here. Our picture. It's a cool slammer.
Thank you guys for watching.
Talking about POGs on our pipe channel.
Thanks for watching today, guys. We do appreciate your patience and your attention.
That's right. Yeah. Make it a great day.